Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live. Crossfire, Arc versus MIR. First ever rags to riches match. And we got some cool rules in effect. And we're going to go over the standings. It's a big match for both teams early in the season. But more importantly, we got a great pre-Memorial Day week, right? We got two good matches. We've got a great finale for you guys on Friday. We got an amazing portal party with the biggest update we've ever had. It'll be very casual this weekend. And at long last, put your hands together. I will be working on your inventory all the way back from the Max Awards. So you'll finally see all those grenades, all those items, everything that you guys have been wanting to see your inventory. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Let me also say, I said that, there's new rules for tonight. I'll go rags to riches. But with that being said, I have the unenviable job sometime of adjusting the rules or changing the rules. So just announced, just to make sure everybody's on the same page, there are multiple players in the league with multiple grenade launchers. The grenade launcher rule is universal. So if you use a grenade launcher, regardless of which one you use, you have versatility, it takes a turn to reload before you can use any other grenade launcher. Just a small bug in the system we didn't think all the way through, but the grenade launchers are meant to be diverse, so you have different ones that do different things, and also they're meant to be upgraded, so you have stronger ones, not so you can use one and then use a different one and use a different one, because then nobody would ever upgrade them, right? They'd have 7 and they'd be like, oh, I'm using this one on round 1, this one on 2, this one 3, right? Cannot reload them on the bench. So you got to take a turn to reload them. Yes, see? V-Dub's like, if I'm sitting over there, can I can I reload them? No. All right. Yeah. And B-Dub, you can't have mags load it for you either. V-Dub's going to be like, well, I was here and I had mags cast and mags reloaded it for me, so I'm good to go. All right. So let me, I'll tell you about rags to riches in a minute, but let's start with the standings. We've got Team Arc at 4-1. Their only loss against MIR. That's right. So MIR tonight has a chance to go to 4-2. So Arc at 4-1, big point differential. We think it's going to be close this season. MIR at 3-2, lost a couple nail biters. Still positive 332. MIR has been the kings, not only of winning, but of the biggest point differential. Sly 2-3, figuring it out, got some new lineups, shifting a few things around, but Sly right in the mix at 2-3, and Vox 1-4 getting that first win last week. And of course, we got a big match with Sly traveling to Vox. That's a big match coming up Wednesday night. And here's the way Rags to Riches works. So each team playing tonight has submitted 3 categories that they want to get double PCP points at the end of the night. So Arc has chosen Siege, Occupy, and Orb. MIR's chosen the gold bars. They've chosen the 9 award from the Watchtower and also the PCP DZ. All right. So that's what we got going on. Let me take you guys down. You guys can see the matches. Real quick reminder, we have no match on Monday. I will be sending your inventory out on Monday while some of you guys are at the pool. So our next match after this week will be Wednesday, and it'll be MIR traveling to Sly. And then we get back to Red Wedding rematches, Vox at MIR and Sly at Arc, flipping it around from the ones we just did. Let's take you to the PCP points. PCP points. The standings have been shaken up there as well. We still got Trigger, Samurai Kel, Deadly Dimes, Moonshot, Father Ron, all tied with 2 gold bars. DZ, JJ is becoming the queen of the DZ, 5 Halo wins. Valar, not too far behind. But then we got Craven Light, Crimson, and Cat, all in the running. It's a long season, everybody. Range Rover, Julia 5 tires, Dimes with 5 tires, Moonshot with 3, still has a fighting chance to get there. The Submarine, the Wave Award, you can see Valar. Now keep in mind, JJ's released more subs, but early in the season she released 2 and did not go after the Wave Award. So interesting to see how that'll play off. She went after the blocks. So maybe Submarine's one award. Captain could be another award. Cannonballs. B-Dub with 4. Gemstone with 3. Justice with 3. And Golden Orbs so far, Justice starting to pull away a little bit. Page 2, it's starting to fill up. Ace Award. The Animal is the ace, but we do have Samurai playing tonight. Will she get back in the mix? We got Rejin, Shaman Sheila, Busy Bee, Kel, Rover, Ruffled Feather. Still, early in the season, we had some kills. Will that ramp up tonight? We'll find out. Stealth Bomber, Julia, JJ, Valar, Justice, Dow all tied with the Top Gun Award. Ron, still the only person with a surrender. Pope, Jim, Rejin, JJ, Craven, all with the 9 award. Will somebody get their second one tonight? Maybe. Strawman, Crimson Tide, still with 3 6s. Kel and Craven, and Ocean Man with the Spyglass. All right. As promised, we are back, and we are doing the die rolls yet again for free packs. We finally cleared out the slate, and we're back to doing our normal box opening events. So, if you are from Team Vox or Sly, give me a number from 1 to 20 right now. And some lucky person is going to win some packs for an upcoming box event. All right, going once. We got Chad in the house. What's up, Cardinal Chad? I see you, Chad. And you know what? Before I get this die roll real quick, I'm so excited to play tonight. I got to do my super chat shout outs. Valar. Hello, 9NR Kills Great Mods. Channel members, PDL players, box, bundle, burn coin. Always want you guys to know, and if sometimes I forget these, remind me that I appreciate you guys, especially super chatting at the beginning of these streams. And also, Bomber Bones, good luck tonight, Ark and MIR. Can't wait to watch the new Rags to Riches theme match. And also, everybody, it is date night, baby. And let's get this die roll rolling. Because I love the box events, and we're going to give away some free stuff. So let's add number 8. Oh, you know there's only one person that rolls number 8. Crimson Tide Priestess calling her shot. Look at that. She pointed over in left field. She said, I got this one. Crimson Tide winning tonight's free pack. Hey, they add up in these singles packs. Trust me. All right, congratulations, Crimson. Let me take you to tonight's War Bundle, everybody. Tonight's War Bundle, we're going to start it out. I'm going to go double in the silver, 2 ASC, 2 iron, 2 seal smoke, 4 infernos, 10 pet revives. I feel like I got to give you guys some pet revives because we got inventory coming up. 2 flex, 2 zerk, and 2 of each of your waxes. So that's silver right there, already making headwaves. Take you to the red. We're going to go Cursed Red, Krampus, Ravage, Combat Orbs, Frantic 5, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9, and Terror 10. Take you over to the gold bundle. Cursed Blue, Krampus, Secure, Carve. Look at all these glyphs tonight. Moonshine, by request. Gold Summon Skins, Astral, Gold Weapon Skins, and Gold Summon Skins. Onyx Skins. Cursed Base, brand new, never before seen gem. This is a base 14. Look at that. Look at that cursed base. If you're afraid of AP, now start loading up that base, everybody. That is base 14, just in 1 gem. You know, 10, 15 of those. It's like another piece of gear. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Absorption Potion by request. Prime Armor Skins, Bolster Glyph, Stellar, Chill Smoke, Heal Smoke, and take you up top. Mythic Summon Skins, Emo Summon Skins, and that's right, tonight is the Destro chess piece, everybody. Look at that, busy. Silver for the Shaman Sheila. Nice. Doubling it up. I see you, busy. And just as a reminder, you cannot gift, upgrade, or trade after Thursday at 6 o'clock. So if you get this gear and you got all these skins and you got all this stuff and you want to upgrade, you need to get it to me by Thursday at 6 p.m. because there will be a blackout period and you can't do anything with your inventory until you get it on Monday. Cardinal Chad will get his first inventory, so it's going to be nice. All right, so here is the Destroyer chest piece, and I think you guys are going to like this. I think you're going to like this a lot because it gives you that rage feeling again. So the stats, pretty amazing. Look, red, health 1000, D 700, base 250, AP 180, loom 1. The black, a little bit more health, a little less damage, a little less base, and a lot more AP. AP 240. And you've got loom 1, okay? This is a very important category. And it'll change as you get more loom. Loom will add bonus damage. The reason it's loom 1 is because it takes the #1 grenade or ammo in the game and adds bonus damage to it. Okay? That's why it's loom 1. If it were loom 2, it might take the top 2. See where I'm going with this? So right now, what is the highest power grenade in the game? Type it in chat right now. There's only one. So this is going to separate those true bombers out there that might want a little bit of a boost. So if you play Bones, did you just say Goliath? Bones. Dimes, can you stick her ass in the bomber zone? She has been out of the bomber zone for far too long. She doesn't even know that Monster is the strongest grenade in the game. What is going on? All right. Anyway, Loom 1, do not play a Loom 1 if you throw a Goliath, okay? Because you're wasting your ability. So what you do is you throw that monster and you play Loom, and it will check that it's the strongest grenade in the game, and it's going to give you bonus damage. And it's going to be worthwhile. Same thing with Super Whammo. You shoot Super Whammo, you play Loom, it is going to deal more damage. If it were a Loom 2, it would be Monster and Goliath. But right now, it's only Monster. It's going to make those high-powered #1 grenade feel like a #1 grenade when you add Loom to it. So you want to throw your Goliath, you're always going to want to keep a Monster just in stock. You want to use it for a special occasion. All right. That is tonight's bundle. Brand new gear, new ability. So hopefully we'll see that starting on Wednesday night. All right. Kel, let's take a look at these gear bundles tonight. Lot of gear. And this is the Destroyer chess piece. I think we are going to be on time tonight. I've been giving you guys like start times that are 6-7 minutes. And I think with the captains tonight, the gameplay, we've seen this. I think this is going to be a pretty smooth game tonight. So we got Moonshot, Dow, Dimes, Trigger, B-Dub, Pope, Football. Dr. Dye, Samurai, Valar, Bones, Justice, Flyrod, Busy, Crimson Cat, Julia, Craven, Father Ron, and Kel. It showed. I see it. I see it right there. All right, so I'm ready to get down to business. So I've told you the categories. So give me your pre-match buffs if you are Julia, Jim, Dow, Valar, JJ, Kel, Moon, and B-Dub. All right, I see we got Dow, Julia, Jim, Valar, Moon, Kel, B-Dub. Just waiting on JJ. She must be getting the DZ ready and the subs ready and all those things. There she is. All right. We take you down to MIR Field, everybody, and this is Rags to Riches. Starting out, going first in the tank zone. And the captain tonight is B-Dub. B-Dub's going to be followed by Gemstone. Jim is in the bomber zone with a siege, with a bucket of gold. And Jim would be followed by Kel. Kel is the siege person. You can see a bucket of gold over there by the wall. I've got gold in all the strategic places where teams have chosen to get double PCP points. After Kel, we got Valar in the DZ. Following Valar, we got Moonshot in the rover zone, also challenging. This pot of gold is by the watchtower for the 9th watchtower. After Moon, we got Dow in the tank zone. After Dow, we got JJ in the DZ. And going last, we got Julia in the rover zone. I see you, JJ's like, I got to check the subs for fuel. Smart, because you don't want one of them to run out of fuel. Halfway there. All right, remember, we will start the timer as soon as I say go. Timers are not challengeable. You have 20 seconds. Try to get them in 20 seconds. If you have to miss a move, you have to miss a move. But remember, these things do add up over a period of time. So going first, we got B-Dub. B-Dub, timer starts right now. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. She's going to play Sleet Wand right out of the gates. And Sleet Wand is going to freeze that top arc block. It's also going to take the Ice Wands out of play. No Ice Wands can be played the rest of the game. Hop in the tank, move to Temple Stairs. Let's put her in the tank, give her the first points of the game, which is going to be a cannonball for Team MIR. 25 points on the board. She's going to head over to the Temple Stairs. Lost to Main Street, Pet Repel and Absorption. B-Dub is playing Boss in round number 1. And that will cap in round number 3. Cadet to Temple. And going to put Mass Destruction 2. We know Mass Destruction is higher. And that Cadet's putting out the Temple Flame. All good. All right, let's go over to the other side. Gemstone, 20-second timer. Jim beating the timer. She's going to go to their bomber zone across the map. Slight movement penalty. We're going all the way across the map. It's a quarter turn. And no activations, nothing else, so she gets all of her moves. She's going to play Seal. So nothing to take the quarter turn away from. She's going to play Dark Boss. Dark Boss in 1 would cap in 3. Could be worth a bonus 25. Denim to the Temple. Putting out the other flame. And also playing Mass Destruction 2. Movement's good, Seal's good, Dark Boss, Denim, and Mass Destruction. All right, let's go to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer. Starting now. Easily beats the timer. Go to their rover zone. Kel so fast she left her siege symbol behind. All right, so Kel is in their rover zone. No movement penalty. Dropping a Seal. Mythic Torrent, like Strawman number 1. And it is a pet, so she takes no damage. Watchtower, number 1 as well. And the Elmo, let's give her 10 bonus. Movement's good, Torrent's good, Seal is good, Elmo to the Watchtower, and a second Mass Destruction, making Mass Destruction +4. All right, let's go over to Valar. Valar, 20-second timer for you from the DZ. Beat it pretty quick. That was about a second. She was certainly ready. Mythic Kang to Jim's boss. Valar playing Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Gonna steal Moon's boss. Sure, there'll be payback eventually. Gonna play a Seal. Flourish Wand is going to drop an extra absorption in the DZ. It's also going to take the Earth Wand out of play. Denim to Strawman. It's going to put out Strawman number 1. And each with 4 Mass Destruction. Kang's good. Steel is good. Seal is good. Wand is good. Grenade and Mass Destruction. All right, let's go over to Moonshot. 20 seconds, Moon. Starting now. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Give him a few more seconds, and then we're going to start a nerf timer. All right, nerf timer starting right now. Beats the nerf timer easily. All right, so he's going to jump into Rover. Chopper flies away. Moonshot getting a tire. Going to play the Anthrax Wand. Take Valar's Seal. And that is going to be the Fire Wand is out of play. Valar is going to use Dominari. 1 second. All right. Rover, move to the DZ. Going to play Pet Repel. Going to send Red Stasis over to Julia. E3 Snowstorm. Going to Mind Flay Dow. So Dow, no mass destruction. All right. Valar playing Dominari, so no tire for Moonshot. Mythic Blue. And that is going to hit Moon for 35. He used Absorption ability. Takes it down to 15. His Gear Absorption takes it down to 0. Rover's good. Dominari doesn't get the tire. Moves to the DZ. Anthrax Wand. Pet Repel. Red Stasis. E3 Snowstorm stopped. And a Mind Flay. All good. Let's go over to Dow. 20-second timer Dow. Beats the timer easily. Jumps in the tank. Gets Cannonball. One Cannonball apiece. Going to move to the Temple Steps. Not entering the temple, going to the steps. K9 to the wall. Going to seal. All right, K9 breaks the block. And Mr. Freeze with the Snowstorm again. Using his tank vest. with Echo, pushing a point of Echo down to Julia. And B-Dub with the gold blue. All right, gold blue will break Dow's absorption. Tank's good, Temple Step's good, K9 breaks the seal, plays his own seal. Uses Tank Vest in turn 1. Then goes Snowstorm, trying to freeze a MIR wall block, but B-Dub shuts it down. All right, let's go to JJ. JJ, 20-second timer starts now. Easily beats the timer. Going to DZ portal over to the other side. Going to go boss to the other chest. Nicely done. JJ getting boss out in 1 with cap in 3. Dropping a seal. Mass destruction is now up to 6. And Elmo to the watchtower. Regular rage is good enough. Second watchtower. Second Elmo. All right, we've got final move of the first round. Julia, 20-second timer. Beats the timer easily. I'll hop into Rover, bring Stasis with her. Julia getting a tire. Have a tire and a cannonball. She's going to drive into the temple. Red Vessel to enrage her Rover. Another charge of mass destruction. And B-Dub, we've got a F4 Snowstorm. And a gold blue from Moon. All right, the gold blue is going to break her gear absorption. And everything else plays out. All right, that is the end of round number 1. Fast-moving first round. We've got Valar with a halo. JJ with a halo. B-Dub rotates into the temple. Got a blessing for MIR. Got a blessing for Arc. Strawman, 0-0. DZ, we got 25 for MIR. 0 for Arc. Siege, we got Gemstone. Putting out that, dimming that Dragonstone. All right, looks pretty good in round number 1. Yes. Vessel is. Because it adds rage to the Rover. It's a passive rage pet. All right, we're going to go to round number 2. Round number 2, B-Dub from the Temple, starting now. Easily beats the timer. Mythic Kang to the Main Street Boss. Could be worth 63. Dropping a seal. E3 Snowstorm from B-Dub. Getting cold in here, y'all. Gold blue from Julia. Both teams have used 2 gold blues. Put Kel up in the rover zone where she was officially. There just wasn't room before. All right, B-Dub, that is going to break your absorption. Mythic Kang's good. Seal's good. E3 Snowstorm is no good. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. 20-second timer starting now. Beats the timer pretty easily. Going to move to their O zone. All right. This is a movement penalty because she is moving all the way around. So I'll let you know what you can't do of the things you typed, because she's going from the bomber all the way up to the DZ, all the way around, over the rope bridge, and to the O zone. Everything else is good. She's playing Shifting Winds wand. So even though there's a movement penalty, there's nothing I can take away. She didn't do additional moves. Air wand is out of play. Cannot play. Hold on. Okay. Going to Shifting Winds. You can't take the pet repel from Moon because it's already resolved. But there is an unresolved target. The only thing you can target is Bonnie's seal, because that is the only unresolved. So Bonnie, you have to lose your seal. So Jim, because you played the Shifting Winds wand, if there wasn't a target for that, you wouldn't be able to play it, but because there is, the only unresolved smoke is Bonnie's seal. Now, here's the problem. You already have a seal. All right, so she's going to move it to Valar. So Shifting Winds gets the only unresolved smoke, and it's going to move it over to Valar. Gold Kang to her boss. Be worth 55. Elmo to the Watchtower, and Mind Flay Moon's Mass Destruction. So BW, have a Elmo to the Watchtower. It hits and does not light the Watchtower because there was no rage added to it, but she does get the 10 points from the Elmo. All right, moves to the ozone, good. Shifting winds, can't target Moon, has to target the only target out there, moves it to Valar. Gold Kang is good. Elmo hits the Watchtower, but has no rage, so it doesn't like the Watchtower, still gets the points. And Mind Flay, Moon's mass destruction. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, you got a 20-second timer from the Rover Zone. Timer's up. She barely beat the timer. She's going to go to their tank zone. Easily movement. Going to go Mythic Kang to be Dub's boss. Kel playing Mythic Kang. Possible 63. Going to Dragon Smoke. Good timely Dragon Smoke as well. So this one cannot be bullseyed. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. Going to light up Watchtower number 3. And we'll go ahead and reset them. Another Elmo for MIR. Tank zone's good. Kang is good. Dragon Smoke. E3 Elmo. All good. All right, let's go over to Valar. Valar, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. We go Red Faust to Julia with a Pet Repel. In 1 second. All right. Red Faust is going to give Julia a plus 20% PCP bonus. So activate or play Red Faust on Julia, Pet Repel. Going to hinder Bonnie. And B-Dub a -2 hinder. Rage to the Watchtower, Elmo. And activate Hecatomb on JJ. JJ, you cannot play a legendary until you sacrifice 50% of your health. All right, so JJ's still at 100%. She doesn't have to ever sacrifice it if she doesn't want to. Her choice. But before she can play a legendary, she has to sacrifice 50% health on her turn. You can only sacrifice on your turn. All right, Red Faust is good. Pet Repel is good. Valar uses a legendary. Hinder B-Dub. And Rage to the Watchtower. Going to light Watchtower number 1. And an Elmo. All right, let's go from Valar over to Moonshot. Moonshot, 20 seconds. Easily beats the timer. 10 seconds to spare. Thank you for that. Moon is driving down to the bomber zone in his rover. Mythic Kang to Main Street. Third Mythic Kang out there. 63 more, potentially. Going to send a Max Seal over to B-Dub. Going to hinder Julia for a -2. Sacrifice is free. Sacrifice does not cost her a move. All right. Moving to the bomber zone. Mythic Kang. Max Seal to B-Dub. F4 Snowstorm to the wall. And going to hinder Julia. Julia and B-Dub both with the -2 hinder. And a gold blue from Jim. Final blue of the game. Team Arc. Stopping it. And that is going to break Moon's seal. All right. We go from Moonshot over to Dow, Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Quickly. You're going to Mythic Kang to their boss. Playing a Pet Repel. E4 Snowstorm with Ignite, and we're in round 2. It is an E6. All right, it hits. E6 Snowstorm. Each team, 6 charges of mass destruction. Dow striking wall first blood. Black block. Green block. 30% of a green block, 70 green remaining. All right, we are going to freeze a MIR block. They have all of them up there, so it'll be a 10-sider. It's going to freeze block number 3. Not sure if that's a good one or a bad one. We'll find out. All right, so we got JJ, 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. JJ Mythic Kang to their boss. Could be worth 63. Gonna go Pet Repel. E3 St. Elmo Watchtower, it hits. We're gonna light up Watchtower number 4. And another Elmo. And that is the end of round number 2. Captains, give me your third round subs. We got Valar with a second Halo. We got JJ, second Halo. We got nobody in the DZ. So it is going to be, on MIR side, so it's going to be 0-0. Strawman is 0-0. Oh, sorry. Julia. All right, we got one more. I'm going to leave it where it is. 20-second timer, Julia. Beats the timer. All right. Drive rover. So driving to the rover zone. Mythic Kang to Jim's boss. Pet Repel. F5 St. Elmo loaded. Okay, to the wall. B-Dub. And she is using her grenade launcher Zulu, so before you decide what to do with it, Zulu does hit. All right, from the grenade launcher. And it doubles the grenade damage from the rover. Zulu is the specialty rover launcher. So the Elmo is going to hit as hard as a monster. All right. Julie has a -2 hinder. So the F5 lowers her down to an E3. She has the rage from her rover and the extra grenade launcher damage. So about an E6. Little higher than a monster grenade. And using disperse. for the specialty effect. It's a good early grenade shot. Finishing off the 70%. Blue block, and 35% of the blue, 65 blue remaining. Playing Chromica for 10 points. All right. Rover, Mythic Kang, Pet Repel. Got the hinder to lower her original F5, but she's using the Zulu. Cannot use a grenade launcher again until there is a reload. Captains, now give me your subs. Dow's going to rotate into the temple. Got one blessing for B-Dub. Got one for Dow. Strawman was 0-0. DZ did stay 0-0. Jim dimmed a Dragonstone in the O-Zone. Got Amanda coming in for B-Dub. Amanda coming in the tank zone. B-Dub losing the tank. Pope coming in for Villar. Villar heading to the sideline with a couple rings. Pope coming into DZ. Looks like the order is going to be as follows. It's going to be Amanda, Jim, Kel, Pope, Moon, Dow, JJ, and Julia. So before Amanda's turn, MIR is going to cap 4 Kangs, 252 points. First flag of the night. So it is 1 flag to 0. And I need buffs for Amanda. Where's your buff, Unforeseen? Villar thought it was so funny that I missed Julia's turn. She laughed twice. Good job, Boomer. I mean, who does LOL at the beginning of a sentence and then a laughing emoji at the end? LOL kills Jules' turn. Ha ha ha. I mean, don't you think the LOL is all encompassing? All right. Do we do we have Amanda somewhere? All right. I gotta skip her buffs. And I gotta start a 20-second timer. All right. Did not beat the timer. MIR, do we want to do a nerf timer or do we skip her? It's your call. I can do a couple more timers. If we skip her, we would replace her in round 4. All right, I'm going to start a nerf timer. All right, they say skip. All right. Unfortunately, we're skipping her. That sucks. Badly. All right, Jim, we keep the game going. Unbelievable. All right, Jim Stone, 20-second timer. I think we'll be adding Cyborg Ann in the very near future. All right, timer is up. No worries. All right. Nerf timer coming up for Jim. Well, I just hope she's okay. All right, Jim beats the second timer. So Arc capping a boss. I mean, the good news is that well, I'll leave it. I'm not saying what the good news is. All right. We had Arc Cat 3 Mythic Kangs and a Gold Kang. $244. Jim's going to move to their DZ. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. There's a hop, there's a skip, and there's a jump. She's in the DZ. Going to play Pet Repel. Going to hit Julia with Gold Faust. Going to add a bonus 30% to Julia's PCP points. So that's 50%. Going to hinder Moon, give Moon a -2. All right, move to their DZ, Pet Repel. F4 Watchtower snuck in there. What are you throwing at the Watchtower? I need a type of grenade. Elmo. B-Dub, does the Elmo still hit? Their DZ, Pet Repel, F4 to the Watchtower, Gold Faust, and Hinder Moon. All right, I got a second Watchtower for Team Arc. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer starts now. Timer's up. She beats the timer. Thank you for that. Going to go to their DZ. You're pretty much there. I don't know why I was going to move you to the other side of the map. All right. Just move to their DZ. Can't get that absorption, though. Going to go boss to Main Street. Kel playing boss in 3 would cap in 5. Still able to get Main Street. Not bad. Going to play a Pet Repel. F4 Vapor to the Watchtower. Going to light Watchtower number 5. All right, movement's good, boss is good, Pet Repel's good. F4 Vapor to the Watchtower is going to light it up. All right, let's go from Kel over to Pope in the DZ. Pope, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Going to go Gronk to Kel's boss. Going to take it down to 50%. Going to play Seal and Thrill. S8 St. Elmo loaded with Disperse to Kel's boss with Mass Destruction. Says wait. Yep. No Mass Destruction. Thanks, Moonshot. Good call on that. Give a warning for Arc. Double ability play. All right, so we got Gronk is good. Boss to their chest. Playing boss in 3. Would cap in 5. Seal and Thrill. Elmo with Disperse. To Kel's boss, no Mass Destruction. And the final blue of the game already on the board. Burning it fast. And he does have gear. Gear absorption absorbs it. All right, let's go over to Moon. 20-second timer, Moon. In his rover. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Nice. Nice play. Cosmic Shield to Kel's boss. Cannot be targeted by the next player, Dow. Going to activate Hendricks. All right, Mir, I'm going to ask you guys again. I should have this written down. Hendricks is 3, right? All right. Thank you. All right, so Hendricks is going to light up 3 watchtowers. Cosmic Shield is good. Hendricks, then Gold Icky. Move to the temple. Dragon Smoke. S6 Elmo. All right, let's move him to the temple. All right. Dragon Smoke is going to relight this. So, Moon, you're targeting Dragonstone. And because you're using an Elmo, you can't target the Dragonstone, but I'm going to allow you to redirect it. Because it's not a valid target, but the Elmo can be thrown to a different target. All right, so he's going to target the watchtower. Okay, so Mir has five towers lit. So we're going to light number 6. Then we're going to reset number 7, number 8. So, Jim, question is, does it still hit? This will ignite Watchtower number 9. It's the inevitable. All right, going to hit. So, Moon, you get 10 points for the Elmo. You like Watchtower number 9. All Watchtowers have been lit. So, MIR's getting 225 for all the Watchtowers, plus 100, plus Moon getting the 9 award, and he gets it twice. So, Julia, for scorekeeping, 50 points, but he gets credit for 2 Watchtower, or 2 9 awards. Wait a minute. And Jim is going to Dominari the 9 award. So, Moon, you get no credit for the 9 award because it's double, and Dominari is going to keep you from getting it. So you can't double what you don't get. All right, but MIR still 225 plus 100 for the Watchtower, but one of their rags to riches, Jim turned it into rags. That's the whole theme of this game. That's why this concept's going to be pretty cool. All right. Let's go to Dow. Dow, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Going to play Boss on Main Street. Stacking Boss. Playing it in 3 would cap in 5. And what's the target? Oh, gotcha. All right, E5 Elmo to the wall with disperse, and he's going to go Arc Ice. Yeah, what's the target for the Arc Ice, genius? All right. Okay, so I don't have the icon. One second. Oh, I think I can get it. Okay, so remember, This creates a little bit of a mist. And another one would create an absorption. All right. Balls to Main Street. He's stacking Main Street. E5 Elmo to the wall. It hits. And the arc ice smoke. Dow still in a tank. Five, six, seven, eight. 6 mass destruction. 65 blue. Another Elmo. Blue block, red block, red block. All right, let's go from Dow over to JJ. Time to bring it, JJ. 20 seconds. Going DZ portal back. Quick move. Send sub with the wave for Dow. All right, releasing the sub. Nicely done. JJ getting a wave. Knocking Dow out of the temple. Out of the tank. And he's waterlogged. So he can't go back in this round. And we got one more move, and that is Julia. I didn't forget you this time. 20 seconds. Julie's going to drive to her DZ. Going to summon Sirs. Sirs is passive. Going to remove the hinder. Arc ice the wall. S6 Elmo loaded. Ignite to Kel's boss. Hits. All right, Elmo, going to be 10. Going to put an absorption. All right. DZ's good. Sirs is good. Arc Ice, S6 Elmo. Get the Elmo points. Health of the boss. She's got a lot of health. %. Kel, your boss is still at 32%. Nice gear. That destroyer. All right, that's the end of round number 3. B-Dub, who's going to sub in for Amanda? Pope getting a halo. Julia getting a halo. JJ getting halo number 3. DZ is 25 arc, 0 MIR. Moon taking over the temple. 1 blessing. Strawman 0-0. Kel and Jim both sieging the DZs, which means we're going to dim this Dragonstone, and we're going to dim this Dragonstone. All right, Samurai is going to come in for Amanda. All right, give Riley a second to get ready. Go ahead and put your buffs in. Yep, you are right, Jason. Kel is in the DZ. Should be 0-0. Jim is in one, Kel's in the other one. And I even said it out loud. I even said Kel's in their DZ. Thank you. All right. Riley's got her buffs in. This is round number 4. Samurai, I'm going to start your 20-second timer right now. Beats the timer. Going to go boss to their chest. Ah, JJ. JJ Cap, that's why. Like, what did I forget to do here? All right, so Samurai, that worked out well. Samurai playing Boston 3 with cap in 5. Sneaky. Gonna Dragon Smoke. All right, so all 3 Dragon Stones on the MIR side have been revitalized. Mass Destruction. Temple, Balls to their chest in 4, cap in 6. Dragon Smoke, M7 Snowstorm, and it is prevented. All within the timer. Gemstone, 20-second timer starting now. Beats the timer. She's going to move to their rover zone. Going to Dragon Smoke their DZ Stone. Silver Spark. Mythic Kang. S8 Elmo loaded to Kel's Boss with Disperse and Bloodlust. Hits or wait. Got a double shot coming up. It hits. Mythic Kane. %, takes it down to 18, but the grenade is too much. Well geared, but too many attacks, especially with Gronk. Kel, your boss is off the board. I know Moon and the inventory team are like, holy crap, everybody uses 20 Elmos against us. I cannot wait to do an Elmo count this weekend. All right. Ruffled Feather for Gemstone. All right, move to Rover, Dragon Smoke, Silver Spark, Mythic Kane, S8. Disperse, all good, all hits. Kel. That was a rough one. Time to regroup, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Kale barely beat the timer. Going to move to their O zone. Bane to the wall. Ice Smoke to their wall. And Inferno to Strawman. All right, going to put a little bit of Arc Ice right there. It's a mist at this point. Any damage, you'll get rid of it. But a second one will put an absorption. Inferno to Strawman. Gonna light Strawman number 1. Gonna break her seal. And Bane will rebuild the block first. And then the smoke is there. The smoke has to hit the most outer block. So go to their O zone, Bane to their wall, Ice Smoke, and Inferno to Strawman. All right, let's go to Pope. 20-second timer, Pope, starting now. Beats the timer. Mythic Kang to his own boss. Could be worth 63. Sending Torment over to JJ. That's just wrong. JJ, what'd you do to him? Was it that boat? That sub? And an S6 Elmo to Julia's Stasis with Mass Destruction. It hits. Julia's Stasis is dead. Pope getting 10 points for killing a Stasis because of the Elmo. And we go from Pope over to Moonshot from the Temple. Got Moon, Dow, JJ, and Julia. Timer's up. He's going to move down to his own tank zone. Going to send a second Ice Smoke to their wall. Going to put an absorption on it. Minimize the damage. Gold Blaze to Strawman to light Strawman number 2. Max Spark to Julia. Slow her down. M7 Snowstorm to the wall. A lot of good moves there. Accomplishing a lot in one round. That is what playing at a high level is about right there, that move. Tank zone, ice smoke, gold blaze, a spark, and a snowstorm. Gemstone says wait. She's going to Judas that. B-Dub, they're going to redirect it. Samurai's going to Judas it back. Double Judas. Jim? Hits or wait? All right, give Arc. All right, Dow with the tank page. Going to prevent it all together. All right, good stuff. Back and forth by both teams. Moon getting it started. A little bit of back and forth. Everything else is good. Let's go over to Dow. Dow, 20-second timer. Dow, JJ, Julia, and then we got halftime. Timer's up. E6 Thrill Smoke, Blue Spark Seismic loaded to the wall. It hits. Too late on the movement. Bonnie already typed hits. Don't get charged to double line, but you don't get it either. All right, E8. First block. Nerf 20%. Nicely done, MIR. Slowed it down. That Bane Arc Smoke combo was pretty good. Red block. Red block. He doesn't have his tank anymore. So they knocked him out of the tank to get rid of that bird. He does have the mass destruction. But it's 6, 7, 8. Shatter has to be done during your turn. There's nothing else you can do. All right, so they did get to seismic. All right, let's go to JJ. JJ, 20-second timer from the DZ, and you are tormented. She's going to sacrifice 50% of her health. Going to send a red stasis over to Julia. Max Spark Julia to keep her from moving. And Inferno to Strawman. All good. Jim does a hit. Captains, you can help me out and respond to it when you see it, so we can save a little bit more time. They're going to like Strawman number 3. And it's going to break JJ's seal. JJ at 50% health, but it won't matter. All right, Julia from the Rover. Final move of the first half, Julia. 20-second timer starting now. Timer's up. Beats the timer. You cannot drive to the bomber zone, because as previously mentioned, you've been double max sparked. Cannot throw a wedding crasher to your own stasis. And cannot Talon Dow. That I'm not sure what that move even is. You can do none of those things. Like literally none of them. All right. First thing I need to do is sort out what she can and can't do. Okay? So you can't move. E3 Wedding Crasher cannot be thrown at stasis. So I need a new target for your E3 Wedding Crasher. All right, to the wall. All right, B-Dub. She's throwing to the wall. None of the other stuff can happen. It hits. All right. She does take down with the mass destruction to E3. Takes down the final red block. Julia able to get a gold bar. All is not lost. All right, I'm getting rid of the max spark. I'm going to rebuild the wall. Captains, give me your second half subs. Pope, getting a halo. Julia, second halo. JJ, fourth halo. JJ loses her pet repel. She's no longer tormented. Pope loses his seal. Julia loses pet repel, keeps the absorption she picked up from the flourish wand. Strawman, MIR up to 15-0. DZ points, 25-25. Samurai, getting a blessing. Arc, Dao is not on the stairs at temple. He was flooded out, did not move back into the temple. Nobody getting the temple for Arc, so no blessing. Kel is dimming their ozone. All right, let's see who we got in the second half. Busy for Pope. Sheila going to the ozone. Julia losing stasis. Passive pets do not remain in the second half. Arc has a sentry gun. MIR does not have a sentry gun because they didn't get the tire. Villar using a Dominari early and preventing it. Riley going to the ozone. Julia and Moon both losing their rovers. Pope and Villar, 2 rings each. Busy coming in. All right, everybody else has played their buffs. So the order is going to be B-Dub, Jim, Kel, Busy, Moon, Dow, JJ, Julia, Samurai, and Sheila. Now keep in mind, Samurai played the boss, so even though her order changed, the boss will cap on the first player's turn for MIR in round number 6. All right. B-Dub, if you're ready to go, 20-second timer starting right now. All right, she gets her move in. B-Dub heading over to the temple. Going to play Rod. Seal and Thrill. Going to turn into a Priestess. M7 Snowstorm loaded. Jim hits, or are we waiting? Sheila's going to prevent the grenade. Arc looking like Vox. The Shaman with a shutdown. The Shaman shutdown. Movement's good. Rod's good. Seal and Thrill for B-Dub. Turns into a Priestess. And beat the timer easily. All right. Both teams with fresh walls. Jumpstone. 20-second timer starts now. Beats the timer. She's going to move to their tank zone. No movement penalty. Going to Talon Dow to the temple. Going to Torment Kel. F5 Elmo to the Watchtower. Wait. F5. Sorry. What type of grenade? I just my mind's already thinking Elmo when it comes to Arc. Vapor. All right. So we're going to send a point of Echo down to Busy. And we got an F5 Vapor to the Watchtower. B-Dub says it hits. That is going to be Watchtower number 3 for Team Arc. We'll reset it. 9 Watchtowers to 3. All right, let's go over to Kel surrounded by torment smoke. All right, Kel beat the timer. You can go to the temple stairs as far as you can go. Stasis to busy. Vines to Julia. Activate Lantern and silence Julia. So Julia, no pets, no legendaries this round. All right, temple stairs are good. Stasis, vines, lantern. All right. Busy? You're up. 20-second timer. Pope's Boss is going to cap. And a Mythic Kang will cap as well. Flags are 2-2. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. She's going to move. Stasis to Moon. Nice. Move, busy. All right, busy with the Lost Scepter moving to Stasis to Moon. Dropping a seal. And then playing a boss. Busy like a boss. Elmo to the Watchtower. All right, Scepter, Boss, Seal, Elmo, Watchtower, Mass Destruction 10. Guess that was worth it not to beat your timer, Busy. All right, Moon, MIR's been coming back. Let's see if they can stay hot. 20-second timer. MIR got in a hole early. They're gradually clawing their way back into it. Moon not beating the timer. We have Moon, Dow, JJ, Julia, Samurai, and Sheila. Moon's going to steal Sheila's boss. No boss for you, Shaman. Dune to Julia to spread flame. And a straw man shot. Dune going to take Julia to 90%. Straw man number 4. Red gel shot. Gemstone says it hits. Straw man number 5. All right, let's go back to the temple. Dow, 20-second timer. Self-challenge by Moon. Good self-challenge, actually. Thank you for that, Moon. He called it. All right, so Julia back to 100%. He can't play Dune because of Sneaky Busy. Busy put the old stasis on him. All right, Moon. There another pet you would like to play that is eligible? Gonna play Gold Gideon. Give Ark a minus 24. All right. So Moon cannot play Dune. Instead, he plays a scoring pet. He plays Gold Gideon. Everything else should play out the same. And now they're up to 4 straw men, not 5. Julia's back to 100%. All right, go to Dow. Going to Talon Julia to the tank zone. Snowstorm to the wall. Gold Spark. Samurai and Torment. Samurai. Wall number 2. Little stronger. I love the mass destruction, but what you got to remember, mass destruction scales with the grenade and the juice. And somebody didn't put no juice, Mr. Freeze. 80% of a black block, leaving you 20 remaining. No freeze for you, sir. All it needed was some juice to get that mass destruction to really kick in. However, you did cap Main Street. There's a consolation prize for you. So I've got Arc with 3 flags, MIR with 2. All right, let's kick this thing over to JJ. Do not go anywhere. This thing's going to come down to a typical Arc MIR battle. Timer is up. Let's see if she beat it. Did beat the timer. She's going to go Red Blaze to light Strawman number 5. And Red Gel Shot to the Strawman. Jim says wait. And Dark Widow is going to summon Weber. Red Dark Psycho from Gemstone. We take JJ down to 90%. And JJ, you cannot use a legacy on your next turn. Luckily, you used it there. All right, still got 5 Strawman lit up. Let's go to Julia. Julia, 20-second timer. All right. First of all, you can't hit the wall from the tank zone. So you're either going to stay in the tank zone and redirect the grenade, or you're going to move out of the tank zone and hit the wall. Your choice. Yes, you guys are definitely losing it tonight. All right. B-Dub. She can't hit from her target, so she's going to redirect it to the watchtower. Does it hit? And Riley, I need you to sacrifice a scoring pet. That is not correct. I would say about a year ago, they had to move before. And I extensively had this conversation several weeks ago with the competition committee, because probably the last 10 times I've asked for clarification of what somebody wanted to do. But you are correct. For a while, we did make them move. But this was specifically a call of 2 to 3 weeks ago with everybody on the call. And we talked about that we're going to try to get interpretation of what the intent of the move was. All right. Render is an activated gear ability. So the activated gear ability can go through. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's something that should have been relayed by the competition committee, though, because it was a very vivid conversation, but you're good. All right, M7 to the watchtower. It's going to light watchtower number 5. And yet another Elmo. All right, and Riley, I still need you to sacrifice a scoring pet. Render is a gear ability. All right, going to sacrifice orbital. Everything else should be good. Stays where she's at. Seal and thrill. Has to redirect the Elmo. And then plays render. All right, we go from Julia over to Samurai. Samurai, 20 seconds. Beats the timer easily. Going to play Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be worth 63. Vines to Julia, Gas Blast Julia, and Barrage. Samurai has to leave the O-Zone to be on that side of the map. Not that it matters, because there's no sentry. Grenade attacks can go to the middle or the temple. Julia's in the tank zone. So, put Riley here. That'll drop off. She's still gold sparked. All right, Sheila's going to eclipse Julia. No vines, no gas blast. But the Mythic Kang, and then she does move. And beat the timer. All right, Shaman from the O-Zone. 20 seconds. Timer's up. All right, going to summon Gold Kang to Busy's boss. Could be worth 55. Going to go banish Wand to Busy. She can't fly or be lifted for one turn. She's going to get into turret. Seal and Thrill, S6, Vlad's loaded to the wall. 6, 7, 8, 9. Finishing off the black was 20. Green block, green block. 10% of a blue block, 90 blue remaining. And we're going to go to round number 6. Can we confirm that Arc never relit their Dragonstone? All right. So there will be no Dragonstorm for Team Arc. So just as MIR did not get a turret, Arc does not get a Dragonstorm. And that might be a huge difference. We're going to add Enrage 2 to all the MIR attacks this round, an extra E2 coming at you in Dragonstorm. One smoke sometimes is all it takes. All right, before we get to round 6, we got Busy Bee with a halo. Julia's in the tank zone. We've got JJ with a halo. DZ points, I've got 25-25. Strawman, I got 5 Strawman lit up for mirrors, looking like 50 points. Gemstone with a siege bonus, 200 points. That's pretty huge. Doubling up with the siege. Dow with a blessing. B-Dub with a blessing. All right, we got one more round of all the players. Timers will be in effect. Everybody take a deep breath. All right, B-Dub, at the start of your turn, Rod is going to take 80% of a black block because it's absorption. So you got 20% of a black block. This is not going well. Timer starts now. All right, B-Dub's going to summon Mags. Going to torment Busy. Beats the timer easily. S8 Goliath loaded to the wall. So Rod took 80% of it. Jim says wait. And we've seen this before. All right, B-Dub. Snowstorm's going to stop it, but he's trying to get the full effect of the pain to take half of that directed at his own wall. This is one of those where B-Dub has hinder. So her hinder is going to balance the Dragon Storm. So I guess that kind of helps. It keeps it at a true S8. B-Dub does the pain hit. And mass destruction is 8. All right, damage does hit. All right, so first things first, we know what the snowstorm does. So B-Dub is taking this thing all the way down, getting rid of the black block. And then she gets the green, and then it stops in its tracks. So that wall's still frozen. On the other side, Dow put the paint on. He's got 90% blue. So half of that damage is going over to the other wall. Takes down to 90% blue. And takes down 40% blue. I've got 60% blue remaining. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. Jim, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Beats the timer. It's going to douse a straw man, gold spark, douse another straw man, and honk Kel to lower her damage by 20%. All right, let's make mini Kel here. Going to put out number 5. Going to denim number 4. Snake's good. Spark's good. Denim's good. Honked is good. All good. All right, speaking of Kel, who's mini Kel, 20-second timer Kel. And B-Dub did cap Riley's boss on her turn. I'll get to that in a second. It's played in 4 with cap on B-Dub's turn on number 6. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Kel going to move to their bomber zone. Going to torment Dow. Going to play absorption. She'll be back to normal size on her next turn. All right, so let's light straw man number 4 back up with Roxy. Inferno to straw man. Going to light number 5. The absorption is immediately going to break. All right, so torment to Dow. Movement, ace, absorption, straw man. All right, so prior to that, because MIR had a change in lineup, they capped another Mythic Kang. Riley's boss capped on Bonnie's turn. Flags are 3-3. All right, Busy is tormented Busy. 20-second timer starts now. Timer's up. Busy 0 for 2 tonight on your timers. Not going to get the Speedy Award like that. Nothing. Type it again, and I won't give her a nerf timer. Type it in sections. All right, Submarine Bonnie. So it does not like the word submarine for some reason. I think Kat said that like a week ago or something. All right, she's going to release the sub. And we did, actually, when Kat typed it last week, we did say in the future, I did not take the points away from Kat on the timer, but we said in the future, if you mistype it, it will count as a time violation. So do not type submarine. All right. Going to push Bonnie out of the temple. Bonnie cannot be carried back into the temple or get the temple. She's waterlogged. Busy Bee getting a wave. Congratulations, Busy. All right, let's go from Busy Bee over to Moonshot. 20-second timer, Moon. Moon and his pet Stasis. Beats the timer. Moon's going to move to the ozone. Going to put Torment on Julia. Going to go red orbital to their wall. Could be worth 17. And Trixie to the wall and Stasis. Smart move. Breaks that block. MIR smooth sailing ahead. And gets rid of Stasis all in one shot. They're back. All right, movement. Torment. Pet. Trixie killing a Stasis. And getting down that slow wall. And beats the timer. So we have Dow, JJ, Julia, Riley, and Sheila. And then we'll go to the final round. Dow, 20-second timer. Reminder, you are tormented. You, Busy, Julia, all with torment smoke. Super Thrill, Goliath to the wall. Red Faust to Julia. Adding another 20% to Julia's PCP bonus. Dow will not be tormented at the end of the round. Take that off. Mags has a seal, by the way. I keep forgetting to put Mag's seal on. How about that, JJ? Redirecting half of it back to the other wall. Jim does a hit. It's a Goliath with a Mass Destruction 10. No juice, no Dragon Storm juice, but he did get the Super Thrill. So Dow gets a S3 Goliath with Mass Destruction. JJ gets half of that and half the grenade damage. All right, so 60% blue. Dow taking down the blue. And 75%, 25% blue remaining. JJ getting half over on the green side. JJ, green block. 30% of a blue block, 70 blue remaining for MIR. JJ scoring points, not even her turn. Well, now it's your turn, JJ. 20-second timer. JJ, Julia, Samurai, and Shaman. Timer's up. She's looking for a sub. She's like, got to be another sub around here somewhere. All right. Weber. Is going to go take the block. Rest of that blue block is gone. Then she's going to summon Rod. Heal and seal. Absorption. I think she was expecting that to be shut down, but it ain't. JJ, Strawman number 6. How about Torch 6 award, 50 bonus points for JJ. We got you back to 100%. All right, let's kick it over to Julia, 20-second timer. You are tormented. Timer's up. Going to use Kimuri to go to the O-zone. Nothing I can do about that. All right. Kimuri to the O-zone. Red Faust to Dow. I mean, do you want to play the absorption? If you need the absorption, you play it. It's 25 points for a double line. Red Faust to Dow gives him a 20% bonus. All right. Look, I'm not going to debate this. You either want to play the absorption or you don't. I can't get into determining what happens and what doesn't. It's 25 points for a double line for absorption. So if you want the absorption, play absorption now. Oh, then never mind. Then what do you have me going off about a tangent? You don't yeah, just leave it. I'm in the middle of 1,000 things and you're trying to explain the order your move is in. It's okay. It's good. All right. I'm going to give Ark an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. -10 for Ark. All right. Kimuri to the O-zone. Red Faust to Dow. Euclid to Samurai. Super Thrill. Arc Spark, Wedding Crasher to the wall. Put a hinder on B-Dub. B-Dub, I got you at -4. However, it's going to fall off in the next round anyway. And the absorption at the end, ABS, she gets it. B-Dub says the wall attack hits. E4. $65 blue, 75 red, 25 red remaining. All right, Samurai, we got to skip you. Julia put the Euclid on late in the game. We skip Samurai. She does get credit for the timer. And Shaman Sheila, final move of round number 6. 20-second timer, Sheila. Timer's up. Gold Spectral Snake to the Straw Man. Putting out number 6. Arc Spark. S8 Vlad's loaded to the wall. She has a turret bonus, but not the Dragon Storm bonus. B-Dub, S10 Vlad's. Double sonars. All right, it does hit, but they're going to double sonar it. Regular sonars, 5 and 5. Going to take Sheila down from a S10 down to an S9. From a Vlad's down to a Carnage. S9 Carnage to the Shaman. With mass destruction, Shaman. 25 red, red, and 60% red. Got 40 red remaining, 1.4 red blocks remaining. Shaman rolling in the final move. All right, captains, I need your final, and they double sonard. But need the upgrade. I got a feeling we'll be doing some upgrades on sonars before the inventory's complete. All right, let's get the starters for both teams. We got Jim, Villar, Dow, and Julia. The starters in effect. Ark doing a great job of weathering the Dragon Storm. We also need to give the Shaman an Ace Award. 25 points for the Shaman. All right, Dow in the temple. Getting a blessing. Busy with a second Halo. JJ with Halo number 6. Save some for somebody else, JJ. Villar coming back in. And she did have 2 blessings, so I'm just going to leave the 2 there. Shaman heading out after getting her award. Kel getting a Siege Award. 100 points in Siege. Moon getting the Ozone. 150 points for Occupy for Moonshot. And after Moon got the Occupy, he says, peace out. All right, so it is going to be B-Dub, Kel, JJ, and Samurai. Everybody will bump up one. Riley will stay in. And on the other side, it'll be Jim, Villar, Dow, and Julia. All right, let's get a few extras here. 50 points for MIR. 5 straw men. DZ. It's 25 to 25. Halos have been given. Dragon Storm is over. No additional bonuses. Hinders have dropped off. All right. Got a great game. We're down to the wire. It's still in the balance. Pay attention. B-Dub. 20-second timer. We're going to start with Mags. Mags going to steal 2 blocks. Yeah, hang on. I'll read it again, Julia. Did not make the timer, B-Dub. The order is B-Dub, Jim, Kel, Villar, JJ, Dow, Samurai, and Julia. B-Dub moving into the temple. Mags are going to come down, take those 2 blocks. Going to go blackout 1 to get rid of the DZ points. Everyone used. Nice. All right. Blackout 1, Faust to Julia. Faust has the hit, B-Dub. For an offensive player, Faust does not have to hit, scoring 10% or enemy D100 and -10 scoring must hit. Julia is sealed. So Faust is only going to break her seal. In fact, it's not even going to break her seal. It's only going to break her absorption. With no carryover damage. Low scoring pet, breaks the absorption, she keeps her seal. Move to Temple, Blackout Wand. Faust goes to Julia, breaks the absorption. Blue Spark, Super Thrill. H9 Goliath from Patton to the wall with Echo. Send a point of Echo down to Kel. Double Sonar. Are they both gold, or is one of them mythic? Gemstone. I thought Julia's was mythic. I might be wrong. All right, both are gold. I'm thinking box. 15 and 15, B-Dub. 13, 14, Goliath. And 40% nerf. Add mass destruction. S9. S9 Cataclysm. All right, double sonars. Equivalent to an S9 Cataclysm is the shot. And that is fresh red. But good juice on it. B-Dub. Red block. 65% of a red block. You got 35 red remaining. Not a bad shot considering 40% nerf. Wait a minute. 30% nerf. My bad. I got to give her more damage. It's 2 gold. 30% nerf. Hold up. Back it up. Taken down to 35 and an extra 10%. B-Dub. 1.9 remaining. It's 2 gold sonars. All right. Well done. 1.9 left on the board. All right, Gemstone, you're up. 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Thrill, Gold Gideon. Give MIR minus 24. Arc Spark, H9 Goliath loaded with launcher to the wall with barrage. Throwing everything they got. B-Dub says wait. Kel gonna intervene it. They saved a little something for you, Jim. But she did get the Gold Gideon. All right, let's go over to Kel. 20-second timer, Kel. We got Kel, Valar, JJ, Dow, Samurai, and Julia will go last. Timer's up. Kel beats the timer. She's going to head over to the temple steps. You like them steps, don't you? Going to go gold orbital. Could be worth 19. Super Thrill. Blue Spark H9 Goliath loaded to the wall with Echo. Ouch. Ouch. MIR saving it for late game. Kel getting a gold bar. And MIR doubling up on the gold bars. So that's actually worth 100. And the orbitals. Let's rebuild it. Looks like we got one wall to one wall. All right. On Valar's turn, we got another boss that caps and a 55-point Kang. So 55-point Kang for Arc, and they're now up 4 flags to 3. That is all the flags that we'll see today. 20-second timer, Valar. And Valar says, I can leave my zone now because there's no DZ point. So Valar's heading down to the wall. Beats the timer. Mythic Gideon, minus 28 for MIR. B-Dub says, wait. Samurai going to intervene. Samurai's gold sparked again. And was Riley already tormented? Yes or no? I feel like she was tormented earlier. She can be double gold sparked. All right. Yep. All right. Valar. I don't think JJ was, and I think Samurai was. All right, I'm going to fizzle this smoke out. All right, let's go from Valar over to JJ. 20-second timer. Timer's up. All right. Rod is going to go down and steal that black block. Not the best from Rod. JJ moving into range. Jim says wait. Julia with a big intervene there. That was a lot of stuff JJ put on it. All right, let's go over to Dow. 20-second timer. Gold Rage, 8-9, H9 lithium loaded to the wall. He's going to play Shatter. Shatter will take you down to 15 regardless. JJ going to prevent, so he's still got 15 red remaining. And we're going to have Samurai and Julia, and that's it. Samurai, your gold spark, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Gold Blaze to Strawman. Gonna like Strawman number 6. B-Dub playing Intaglio. Samurai with the Shatter. Start out with the Shatter. Gonna be 75 green. Now we got a hit. 9. Blue Spark gets her back to normal size. Luckily she used that. No bonus to the Blue Spark. It just gets her back to normal. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Samurai smoking them. And mass destruction. 75 green. Green block. Blue block. Blue block. 50% of a blue block after Intaglio. Woo! Half a wall, Samurai. MIR right back in the wall game. Best wall hit of the night. All right. Julia, here it is. Final move of the night. 20-second timer. Smoke them if you got them. Beats the timer. Julia heading down to the bomber zone. Silver Spark, H9 lithium loaded to the wall with Echo. B-Dub with the prevention, stopping it. MIR saving a lot of preventions. This one's going to be interesting to figure out. All right, that is it. All right. Team MIR, can I get a orb check from you? Was that 5 for Dow? Was that 5 rounds? That's what I had. I had 4. And B-Dub, I've got 4 for B-Dub. You were out 1 in the beginning. You got washed out of 1 as well. And you didn't move back in on your next turn. So I've got you were not in round 1. You got washed out in round 3. And you didn't move back into the temple in round 4. Is that correct? I mean, that would be 4. Yeah, I'm not going by rings because I could have missed a ring. Julia was in the temple in 1. Dow got washed out in round 3. Round 4, he didn't move back in. He could have, but he didn't. And then 5, 6, and 7. All right. Okay, just making sure. I want to double check that. So we get a 5th blessing for Ark. 6th blessing for MIR. All right, DZ, 0, 0. Strawman, 100 points for Ark. 0 for MIR. Julia getting the Occupy in the final round. And that is double. All right, so Ark did get double the Siege, double the Occupy. No gold orb, would have been double. Nobody got the gold orb. Blessings will give blessings. All right, so I've got 5 blessings for Ark. So let's go ahead and get rid of. Watch these walls. These walls are going to be almost even again. Unbelievable how close these get. All right, so 5 blessings. Let's take down 2. And then 1, 2, 3, and that's 2 walls. MIR has a total of 6 blessings. Like I said, walls are almost even. We take down all 5 of those. And it felt like Ark was dominating the walls, and MIR came right back. And then there's number 6. So Ark a couple blocks ahead. All right. That should be good. Should be 4 flags to 3. Walls are almost even. Watchtowers, everything else can come into play. PCP points are going to be huge tonight. Good game plan. We'll see how it plays out. All right, congratulate each other. Take a deep breath, and whatever the score is, the score is. We'll be right back. All right, one last question. Ark, who was your gold bar? All right. Okay, I have to get the Faust points. That's why. All right, thanks. All right, everybody, here we go. We had another good one. Good strategies both ways, and both teams played their butts off. I'm going to give you a quick recap of the way the points broke down. So we'll start out. Flags. Flags, Arc able to flip Main Street 750 to 600, so there's a 150-point advantage. Then we get to walls. Walls, Arc 625, MIR 605. Smaller advantage. Strawman, MIR running up to Strawman at the end. First 4 rounds, not too much. Then a couple hundred there at the end, 215 to 0. MIR making some of that back. Kangs, 362 Arc, 315 MIR. More bosses, more Kangs usually. Siege and Occupy. Siege and Occupy, MIR, 250 for each. Arc, able to double those, 550 for Arc. Tire, also the Siege and Occupy, big difference there, but still not out of the woods yet if you're Arc, because we get to the Watchtowers. Watchtowers, 325 for MIR, only 100 for Arc. So there's another advantage MIR. Got this game back to even, right? At least in the ballpark. DZ, 100 points for MIR, 75 for Arc. Timers, almost even. Arc one better. Arc had 3 failures. MIR had 4, 270 to 260. Not a huge bit difference there. PCP DZ was big. MIR chose to double that up, and JJ got 100 points. That made 200 points for MIR. Only 50 for Arc and Julia. If you could split up the PCP DZ points and give 17 to yourself, 17 to Pope, 17 to Busy. Just for the scoring. Overall, it was 50 points, but we'll round up to 17 just for the player control points, not for the game. All right, gold bars. Arc got a gold bar, MIR got 1, but they doubled it up. That was their category. 100 points for MIR. Then the other PCP categories. You had Arc with a feather, Arc with a cannonball. They already got their tire. Arc with a wave, Arc with an ace. There's 100 points, but they didn't get the orb that they were trying to get. So that's 200 points that they weren't able to get. Then you get the other PCP points. We already gave MIR their gold bar, 100 points because they had 2. Other than that, they had a cannonball, they had a wave, and they had a torch. So 100 points for Team MIR, but the 9 award got stolen, so they didn't get that. All right, so now we're pretty close. Extras. All the Elmos Arc through the Dark Boss, the Chromica, the Elmos MIR through, red orbital, gold orbital. 86 points to 135. Yeah, Shaman got the Ace Award. Because you'd already gotten the feather, you'd already gotten the feather included. I'm sorry, not the feather. You'd already gotten the tire included in the gold. So it would have been the feather, the cannonball, the wave, and the Ace Award. That's your 100. All right. Then we get down to deductions. Arc had a minus 34, Gideon, and then Sportsman. MIR had minus 52. But then we get the Faust. And Faust had a 80% bonus. Oh, one second. 70% bonus. 70% bonus, not 80. All right. And Faust was played on Julia. Julia had 400 PCP points, giving her a total of 280 bonus from Faust. Final score, Arc 3306, MIR 3104. Arc with about a 200-point victory. A very good game plan. Joey, a lot of credit for the Faust and the bonus points and the PCP. It was well played by Arc. MIR, you blink for a second, and they take down the walls, and they almost came back and took down a lot more. So final score, 3306 Arc, 3104 to MIR. Highest scoring game I think we've had up to this point. So Faust is legit, especially in these types of formats. So congratulations, both teams. Great game. And again, hopefully Team MIR, hopefully Amanda's okay. I know that was tough in the middle of the game to sort of revamp your strategy, but we hope everything's okay with her. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Great match. I will see you all Wednesday night for another one of this type of caliber. We will see this. You guys want to see us later on, another revenge game later on in the year where you get to pick your PCP points? I love it. I think it's just something different, something new. It's kind of like a strategy within a strategy. You got to plan for the opponent, but you also have to plan for the PCPs as well. So have a good one, everybody. We'll see you all soon. And, yep, I'll see you all Wednesday night. Peace.